Next up, we'll take a look at the Kalashnikov family of rifles. We have an AK-74. This is a more modern style of AK. And we have a very cobbled together, the equivalent of a craft-produced AK here. Now these are both going to undergo the exact same process. We're going to take the magazine out, open the bolt, and ensure that the chamber is clear. Now in the case of the AK, we have to do this with the safety off because the safety prevents us from opening the bolt. So the safety on the AK is this lever here. This is disengaged. That is the engaged position. So first we will disengage the safety. We will then remove the magazine using this spring-loaded catch under the trigger. Pull that catch forward, rotate the magazine out, and remove it from the weapon. With the magazine out, we can then grab the exposed bolt handle here, pull the bolt back, and visually confirm that the chamber is empty. Even on AKs that look dramatically different, this procedure is exactly the same. I'm going to disengage the safety, going to put my thumb on this spring-loaded magazine catch, pull the magazine out of the gun, and then pull the bolt handle back so I can visually inspect the chamber.
First thing is we need to make sure we put it on safe. On this rifle, down is the fire position, up is the safe position. Next, we must remove the magazine. To do that, press forward on the magazine release and pull the magazine outward. Just because there are no rounds in the magazine does not mean there are no rounds in the chamber of the rifle. Ensuring we keep it pointed in a safe direction and our finger stays straight and off the trigger, we want to pull back on a charging handle and check the chamber for ammunition. Please note that because we are in the safe position, the charging handle will not engage all the way rearward. We see no ammunition in there. Should we find ammunition in the chamber, once again, keeping our finger straight and off the trigger, we want to bring the rifle back to the fire position, grasp the charging handle, pull it all the way back, and let it come forward, ejecting that round. Once we have done that, please remember to put the rifle back in the safe position. Now that we have cleared and made safe this firearm, we need to lock it.
These manipulations. The first step is to remove the magazine. The magazine release is this paddle here in front of the trigger guard. Grip the magazine with your fingers and use your thumb to press the paddle forward. That will allow you to pivot the magazine forward and down out of the rifle. Set the magazine aside. Now we need to check and make sure there is not a round in the chamber. So we have to open the action because if there is a round in there, the gun can still fire. But on the AK, the action will not open if the safety is on. So make sure the safety selector is in the down or fire position. Pull the charging handle sharply to the rear. If there is a round in the chamber, it should eject like that. Hold the action open. The AK does not have a bolt hold open feature, so you have to manually hold it open. Visually inspect the chamber to make sure there is not a cartridge in there. Then you can ease the charging handle forward and then put the safety back on the safe position. I like to keep my primary hand on the grip as much as possible while I perform.
So let's actually go ahead and get really to the basics. You might have just purchased an AK variant of your own and you're like, okay, where in the heck do I start? Well, let's go ahead and just talk about that. For one, the magazine doesn't just insert like an AR does. You actually have to kind of rock it in, just as you see right there, right? So magazine out, magazine in. Easy enough. Safety, right over here. All right, down, you're ready to rock and roll. Up, not so much. So safety on, safety off, okay? Whenever you chamber this guy, it's quite simply here, done. Now I've got one in the chamber ready to go. You cannot do that if the safety is up. That will prevent the charging handle from actually coming all the way back, all right? Cool.
Really just by messing with an AK, a way to actually lock the bolt open. So, the rifle is unloaded. For the love of God, do this with an unloaded gun because if you shoot yourself, that's not my problem. Mildly funny, but not my problem. Anyway, so you're going to bring the bolt back. You aren't going to bring it all the way back, but you're going to bring it back just so, basically so the charging handle's just above the magazine release in that area-ish. Pull the trigger and let it ride forward. and your hammer gets your hammer pushes up against the bottom of the bolt, and actually the top end of the hammer gets caught on the front part of the bolt carrier. Then to release it, you simply just slingshot it. And your hammer's recocked when you do that. So if you enjoyed this video, rate, comment, subscribe. More coming. Check out my